Greetings, dear viewers. I'm Kael Quickcard, and welcome back to Ashes of Erebus, a high fantasy Civilization 4 mod. I swore that I was going to destroy the world, and I think it's time to truly work on that. The Armageddon counter is at 39%. But when I have this great prophet build the Stigmata of the Unborn, it will push it over 40%. And the first of the 4 horsemen will spawn. Now, Abashi is still doing okay. I do have a Queen of the Line ready to start ferrying some units over here. But right now, I have Rogier and the Mages hanging out near the middle of my continent. Because the first 4 horsemen is going to spawn, and if he spawns here, I need to be able to deal with it. Agaris has created Stephanos. As the people remain blind to the imminent threat to their world, despite previous signs, 4 harbingers of destruction shall arrive, riding dread steeds and each keeping the shadow of terror as a constant companion. Tab. And the first of the 4 shall be known as Stephanos, though the terrified mortals in their whispers of dread will name him the Conqueror. He shall claim the lands of mortals as his own. He shall slay the armies of men who attempt to stand against him, and soon all the empires will fall to his unyielding rule. And we are also beginning the Elegy of the Shame to increase that Armageddon counter over and over and over again. Now, where is Stephanos? Also, Purge the Unfaithful removes all non-state religions and non-state religions buildings from all of my cities. Yep, Stephanos. We want you to build Purge the Unfaithful. Okay, where is Stephanos? I need to know where Stephanos is. I'll get a little notification soon. Okay. Okay, he's in my lands. Alright. On the one hand, that's really bad. On the other hand, wait, no, he's not here. Hold on. Okay, no, I don't want a bear map. I need to find Stephanos. Stephanos is not listed under anyone's units. Okay, I don't know where Stephanos is. That's actually way scarier. Hell terrain is beginning to seep into my lands. That's probably not good. Let's just go ahead and skip the turn. If Stephanos is here somewhere, he's going to attack. Nope. Everybody start working on the Elegy of the Shame. Yep, doesn't matter. Start working on the elegy. Massive storms. Whatever we do, sacrifice a soul to appease the winds. +1 to the Armageddon counter. Sounds like a plan to me. The demonic Stephanos has been born again. Where? Where? I'm not getting a notice. Okay. It's still probably best to have Rogier and the others stay here to defend. I am genuinely curious. Can I just move in and attack Acheron directly? Wait, where is Acheron? No, Acheron is still here. He's got a crapload of upgrades, too. Why? Okay, it says now that he's leashed. Why does it say he's leashed now? Okay, Acheron is there. Let's just leave Acheron as is. They don't have units that can move into the mountains except for Acheron. Yeah, I get that we're all unhealthy. It's fine. It's gonna be fine. Just build a bunch of infirmaries or something. Oh my god, get rid of these things. Yeah, get rid of the eyeballs. We don't need them right now. Okay. Sure. Okay, that is me versus Acheron. 96%. I'm going to take the risk. Dragon versus dragon. The mighty battle of our time. Acheron the dragon has been defeated. That is absolutely huge. We're going to have a bossy, just go ahead and fortify. That's fine. And we are ready to start moving forces in. The Arquebus, we're actually going to move over to Dragon's Fall. When the world really starts to get bad, that's how we are going to hold it all together. The Galleon has a cargo space of 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, that should be enough to take and hold this island. The rest of you, honestly, now that Acheron's dead, we can basically just collapse on Dragonfall. Arcane Barge can head here to defend. Oh, okay, the dudes can't actually enter the ship. Alright, that makes some sense. We probably don't want, like, flaming corpses on a ship. We've researched malevolent designs, so that's good. Feudalism, sure. Smuggler's Port, sounds great. Build an infirmary. You're gonna want it. Hell terrain is not particularly healthy. We got a granary and gym. That's wonderful. Build an infirmary. 88 turns from now. Okay, Abashi the Black Dragon. That is super, super good. Oh my god, they have so much experience. Drill, 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 blitz. Oh yeah, strength. Abashi, you know what to do. You have 55 combat power versus their 5.5. This island belongs to me. Wow, that's taking a while. You good there, Bashi? Dude, it's just some guy with a club. How the hell was that one guy like the most powerful dragon fighter the world has ever seen? That's actually nuts. Okay, yep, unload our chariots. You're doing fine. Abashi, you're doing fine. Yeah, I think we're holding together pretty well. We can rename the towns that I captured. So Presper, we are going to call Blood's Legacy in honor of the Calibim. Mortinar, we are going to call Angel's Folly in mocking memory of Basium in the Mercurians. Alright, which one of you jerks is the... Okay, Nubia. We are going to call you Leaf's Folly in honor of adopting the terrible religion that worships leaves. This is going to be West Bay. And this city will be called Gerald. Perfect. And yeah, we are pretty good, I think. We got a money changer, so let's go ahead and build the infirmary. We got another arcane barge, that's sweet. We can build Beasts of Argaris. +1 to the Armageddon counter. That sounds like a reason to build to me. Arcane barges can go hide over there. It's because I gave him all the extra first strikes, isn't it? This is just going to happen over and over, huh? We did just get a new religion, though. Council of Essus. Okay, yeah, I think we need to turn off the quick combat. Shilba has declared war on Hyboran. Dang. Oh, Zariah has declared war on Hyboran as well. That's interesting. Go, my meteor. Wait. Okay, we captured it. There was no one left. That's fantastic. Let's get a monument built. And this place has a thing called the Dragon's Hoard, which we are going to have Abashi pick up. and take back to Dragon's Fall. I thought they could pick it up. Either way, we are going to call this Mirror Island, since it's right next to a Mirror of Heaven, which gives sun mana, I guess. Cool. Alright, all the units just hunker down there, I guess. Queen of the Line, honestly, just go explore. We got feudalism. We can get divination next turn. Okay, yes, I can take the Dragon's Horde. So we are going to grab that. And we are going to bring it back to Dragon's Fall, which is where Abashi shall rule over my great empire as we seek to destroy the world. Why do I have a pyre zombie there? Oh my god, the game just crashed. I don't think I saved since the start of this episode. Well, better get to fixing that. Alright, I'm back. Everything is the way that it should be now. Things are 99% the same as they were before the game crashed. The main thing... I think the real problem is just trying to get a bunch of culture on this island. Also, I do have Abashi. He's back here. He has the Dragon Horde. And now we drop the Dragon Horde into the city of Dragon's Fall. And no longer to be known as Dragon's Fall, it shall now be Dragon's Roost, the home of Abashi. You know, I do still have a world spell. Can only be used once per game, and it causes destruction based on the Armageddon counter in all non-Shi'im lands. That sounds interesting. So we've got the Dragon's Horde. It provides gems, it provides golds, it gives a free enchanted blade promotion to every unit built in the city, and a plus 20% Great General Emergence. That is pretty good. I think I'm going to have Abashi scour different islands. Just build up some XP. Because even with 40 power, some of the threats that are going to be coming as the Armageddon counter rises are still beyond my ability to deal with. Let's see. Alchemy seems fine. Younger adults from Dragon's Roost are complaining about the local Elder Council. They claim that its members spend their time telling stories from their youth instead of doing anything useful. They demand representation in the council so they can direct its work. Okay. I could keep the tradition. Let some responsible younger citizens join the council. Get rid of the elders. They have no idea how today's world works. Um... Basically, all of these options reduce science, except for the first one, so... You know what? There's a reason we call it an Elder Council. We're going to keep the tradition. Set up a smuggling ring. Yeah, that's fine. Oh, we got more Night Watch. That's fun. Alright, Abashi. Let's start getting some experience. Explore the lair. Oh no! There's a bear! Ooh. Oh, that's honestly hilarious. Hyborum has created a great engineer. You want deception. Honestly, that's fine. The world's gonna be ending anyway. We might as well. That's our first Beast of Agaris. Let's build an infirmary. We've got another savant. Yeah, build an infirmary. Stop giving me notices. I will build the things when I am good and ready to build the things. Alright, let's kill the bear. Walk back. Explore the dungeon. Your unit discovers an ancient artifact, the Ring of Perception. Interesting. We've got our first Beast of Agaris. They're actually strongest on hell terrain. So we found a magic ring. +2 visibility. That's actually huge. That's actually huge for a dragon. Oh my god, we're gonna be able to see anything with this. Wow. Okay. I mean, holy crap. Alright, who the hell has these upgrades? Okay, the Arquebus wants improved city defense. You can get improved city defense. Galen is still doing okay. Strength for our hunters. Alright, select all the units, fortify. Actually, we can upgrade units to Eidolons. Sure. Why not? Beast of Agaris. Actually, I want you in Dragon's Roost instead. So many notifications. As if any of it matters when I am about to destroy the world. Yeah, you can have stuff from me. Why not? Alright, Stripland is doing okay. Let's build the Elegy of the Sham. It's so cool that all my pyre zombies have mithril weapons now. Which gives +4 attack strength, +4 defense strength, and +10% versus iron weapons. A galleon. Yep, go ahead and keep exploring. Beast of Agaris, you can go ahead and hang out there. The dragon is working his way over from somewhere. There he is. There's Abashi. That looks like a nice pack of barbarians I can have him kill. Yeah, I don't think these casual barbarians are going to have much luck against... Oh, dang. Against battle-hardened, mithril weapon-equipped pyre zombies. What else? We can do pass through the ether. Your financial advisor reports that the economy of Adonius is suffering. It could be the work of a few corrupt merchants or the actions of the stewards of iniquity. For a slight bribe, the Thieves Guild can handle this for it. Oh. Oh. Okay, after the crash, I had actually renamed these cities back yet. This was Leaf's Folly. This was Angel's Folly. This one I called Gerald. And this was West Bay. There. Oh, you poor, poor, silly enemies. My God, he is strong. Oh, we got a healer unit. Nice. Abashi. Oh, right. They keep moving when I step into them because they're getting scattered. That's right. That's wonderful. Healer 6, we are going to name you the Doctor. Now head to Dragon's Roost so you can join the army. The Treacherous Infernal must be... No, I'm not starting a war with the demons. Although... No, I really, really don't want to expand more than I have. Let's focus on a courthouse. We're only 2 turns away from Purge the Unfaithful. That's going to get rid of all of these useless religions. And we could go straight to a republic. I think that sounds fine. As far as religion goes... Theocracy would stop the spread of any non-state religions. But it would be 25% less science. Then again, I'm so ahead on science, it may not be a problem. But this will stop the leaves from spreading. As far as cultural values go, we can sacrifice the weak in order to let my cities grow bigger, because they're going to be consuming less food. Scholarship would let me increase my science. Let's go with sacrifice the weak. As far as labor goes, the caste system lets me spend gold to finish production, which is pretty good. The economy, we can definitely improve our economy. We could go mercantilism, have no foreign trade routes. Okay. Let's research mercantilism first. There we go. And then we'll change all of our civics at once. Abashi is ready to attack. Okay, can we please split the stack? Who the hell is trying to upgrade? I really need to know who's trying to upgrade here. Okay, it's one of my mages. Sure. Can a level 6 mage be promoted? What is the level I need to be in order to get my tier 3 spellcasters? Hold on. We'll just start with adepts, which can upgrade to mages, which can upgrade to Eater of Dreams, which requires strength of will and regents, of which I have none. And they have to be upgraded from a unit of level 6 or higher. They can also consume soul to sacrifice city population to regain the ability to cast. Holy freaking hell. Okay. So they could just repeatedly consume the people of the city to cast fireball after fireball after fireball. That's insane. Alright, Abashi, let's do your thing. Good. And I don't like the look of this turtle. Damn it, I lost a worker. This turtle actually attacked my dragon. I mean, I'm kind of impressed. That's a brave turtle. Okay, Abashi, dude, you need to calm down here, man. Oh my god. This turtle's putting up a hell of a fight. Alright, we got Purge the Unfaithful. +3 to the Armageddon counter. All non-state religions have been purged. That is excellent news. The hell terrain is spreading faster and faster. Mirland finished its monument. So let's go for a pagan temple. Abashi is, of course, still just fine. Fellowship as Leaves has spread in Leaf's Folly. Are you kidding me? I literally just purged those religions. The only ones we haven't purged are the two where they have it as the founding city. God damn them. Alright, a lot of people aren't happy about the purge of religions. What the hell happened with Harbinger? Whoa, 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 whoa. I think Harbinger revolted. Are they infernal? What? What the hell happened? Okay, I'm not at war. Rogier, would you mind investigating that, please? I really don't know why that has happened. I don't think it matches the color of any other civilization. No, it does. It matches the color of Dis. The demons took control of my city. What the hell, man? Give me back Harbinger. Okay, you know what? This has pissed off everybody. Okay, good, good. We got our city back. I truly don't know how that happened. That is really weird. It really sucks that apparently barbarians can spawn within cultural borders. I don't like it. My mage is doing good. Okay, Abashi, you know what to do. Destroy them all. The Armageddon counter continues to rise. Does it? It really does not need to tell me every damn time that the other players are getting stuff like that. Let's go for Let's see, the Scourge promotion... is not what I wanted. 2 prominent families, one from our people and one from the infernal people, have formed an alliance through an arranged marriage. You know what? That's fine. Let's announce a national celebration, send an outlandish wedding gift, and donate generously to religious organizations in the name of the newlyweds. Absolutely. My people want to clap some demon cheeks. We are absolutely going to support that. We are here to destroy the world. Nope, burn it down. Cool. Rogier, can you please go take care of this? Alright, Abashi, move up here. They've got a whole bunch of people. We've also gotten a great merchant. We discovered mercantilism. Now we will change. We will go with theocracy. We will go with sacrifice the weak. Ooh. This does increase... No, sacrifice the weak is going to work best as the hell terrain happens. And we're going to go with the caste system, mercantilism... And it's going to be 3 turns for the revolution. Strength of will lets me get those Eater of Dreams. Ah. Yep, that certainly looks like hell terrain. Well, let's start a golden age. The glorious age of the end of the world is coming. The Armageddon counter is at 47%. Rogier, you can just hang out there. Abashi. It's time for you to make some new friends. Go, my meteor. Oh, you are all so screwed. I think I'm gonna have to turn off defensive combat animations as well. Nope, that time actually went a lot quicker. This time is not going a lot quicker. It's a lion. We got another Beast of Agaris. That's fine. So the planar gates are more powerful when we are surrounded by hell terrain. Honestly, sounds kind of fun. Beast of Agaris, you can head over to Dragon's Roost. Abashi's doing just fine. And that is enough experience to earn another level. Please stop attacking me. Yes, yes, I know the city is unhealthy, okay? I get it. There's not really much I can do about that right now. Mobility gives me more attacks per turn. Cool. Fireball, attack! I'm just going to abstain from boats from now on. We're just going to turn nice and isolationist. Explore the lair. Shortly after leaving, however, it begins to feel deathly ill. There's no way I can be diseased. Right? Okay, no, I'm not diseased. Good. You want some death mana for crab? Yeah, I'll take crab. Okay. Let's start working on those elegies of the Sheem. West Bay, you can start working on the elegy. I'll be honest, there are so many damned barbarians wandering around. It's almost like it's the end of the world or something. I think I am best off just having my units start wandering around on their own accord. Hopefully this will serve to help them intercept a lot of threats before they get too big. The pyre zombies can go out exploring as well. But I want to do it one by one so that they don't all just move as a stack. Yep, start the exploration. Alright, Abashi. Good job, Abashi. Let's move over here. Sure, I'll take your gold. The water supplies for a city of Reefwatch have somehow become tainted. Possibly they were poisoned by one of our enemies. Water shortages are widespread. We are going to spend money and we're going to fix that. Come on, Abashi. Nope, burn the city. Oh, we've gone over 50%. And the second of the four shall be called Bubios, though the unfortunate survivors of the initial reign of Stephanos will come to know him as the Warbringer. Dissent and strife shall reign amidst the lands while he rides along the crest of a wave of human blood, reveling in the torrent of death and destruction following in his wake. Men, women, and children of all creeds and nations shall raise their flags for causes long forgotten, battling friend and foe alike, till only scattered survivors on broken fields remain, soon to be struck down by the horseman's unforgiving blade. Hyborum wants some gold. I'm not going to give you almost 2,000 gold. Reefwatch is doing pretty good. Let's keep working on the elegy. We've got a planar gate. Planar gate is good. Let's keep working on the elegy to increase that Armageddon counter. And once again, work on that Armageddon counter. Yep, that's the same as what I read. Alright, where is Bubos? Okay, we don't actually know. It just points to that spot. So I have no idea where he might be. I think so far they are still just luckily spawning on like enemy lands, which is fine by me. They're welcome to hang out there. We've really got to do something about all this fire. But, I'm sure it'll work itself out. It's just the world turning into hell. It happens. More elegies. Alright, explore the lair. We discovered swift boots. Oh, you've got to be kidding. Swift boots plus 1 movement range! Oh no, the dragon's getting even stronger? Oh, that's actually insane. Alright, strength of will. Let's study pass through the ether. And explore. Your unit arrives at the dungeon entrance to find a weary party of adventurers nursing their wounds. They appear to have already raided and looted the dungeon, though in their weakened state they're no match for you. Leaving their... Okay. Cool. I think we're doing pretty good. Can I rush the production? No, it counts as a project. I think now's also a good time for world break. So we have cast world break in order to cause damage literally to every single city in the world. Armageddon counter is now up to 56%. Oh, right, I didn't turn off my defensive things. Really, Wolf? You're gonna fight a dragon? I think it might be time for Abashi to return to their roost. We're going to do quick combat defense. Yeah, Abashi, I think you need to get back home. I think things are about to get really, really bad. Okay, Dragon's Roost. Which one has the stigmata? Nope. Everybody start the elegies. Everyone start the chants. The library and civility is on fire. But, you know, honestly, I can't really say I'm surprised at this point. Workers. A bunch of workers need upgrades. That's fine. Mir Island is doing fine. Reef Watch has the stigmata. Okay. Yeah, I think we're fine. Oh, we've gone over 60%. Oh, yeah. More elegies of the Shi'am. Ooh. Caste system can do full conversions. That's cool. And the third of the four shall be called Yersinia, known amongst mortals as the Witherer. He shall ride across the charred and burned battlefields, traveling the few settlements that continue to exist in the doomed world, and with him shall fly a terrible plague on black wings, to sweep down upon the poor souls in his path. Many shall perish with horrible suffering. Parents shall watch their children wither and die before their eyes. Lovers shall be torn from each other's arms by the horrid embrace of entropy, and the sole comfort to those left behind in the land of the living will be the knowledge that they are soon to follow. And he shall cause crops to wither and animals to perish, so that those who survive the plague will think longingly of even the first blight as a time of plenty. And they shall vainly seek to sate their hunger with ashes and dust. Cool. Where's he hanging out? Ooh. Bad time to be in the lands of Shilba. Ooh, that's pretty rough. Let's actually look real quick at our victory conditions. So if we have the highest score at turn 691, which is over 200 turns away, we win. If we have Conquest to eliminate all rivals, that's not going to happen. Even with Abashi, eliminating 5 rivals would take a long time. For Domination, we need to control 40% of the world's population, which we're actually close to. But we have to control 62% of the land area, which we are not even remotely close to. For cultural, we need 3 cities with legendary culture. What are the different ranks of culture? Oh, okay. We are influential, which is still below legendary. So we don't have a single city at legendary culture yet. For religious, 80% of the world has to fall under the influence of the Ashen Veil. That's probably not going to happen. For the Tower of Mastery, I have to build towers of every type of mana, which I'm probably not going to do. I simply don't have access to enough of it. Altar of the Luanatar, I believe this is not going to be happening. This is where you basically stack a bunch of great prophets on top of each other over and over and over and over again. Mahala's gotten 2 stages. That's not going to happen. Gone to Hell. If 63% of Erebus is covered by Hell terrain, at 90%, this victory condition will trigger. I have contributed to 43% of the Hell terrain spreading, or the Armageddon count contributions. If the Gone to Hell thing triggers, if we get 90% of the world to be Hell terrain, then the highest overall contributions to the Armageddon count win. And I am finally ahead of the Hyborim, and that is just going to keep escalating faster and faster as we continue the chants of the Armageddon with the elegies of the Shi'am. Good. Another elegy of the Shi'am. Do it again. You guys, though, you could actually still benefit from more culture. So go ahead and build a theater. We are now at 65% on the Armageddon counter. Abashi is going to hang out once more to the Dragon's Roost. Now that we only need 1 food for population instead of 2, every single city, even the worst cities, are all growing again. Harbinger briefly fell to the demons again. That's fine. We'll get it back. It's basically 100% Shi'an by culture. Everybody's unhappy for some reason. I don't really know why. I can't imagine what's bothering them, honestly. Things seem okay, you know, aside from the world ending. Another great commander has been born. My advisors keep giving me suggestions that don't involve destroying the world. Oh, from the planar gate. Okay. Cool. That was the first unit that my planar gate summoned for me. Alright, Abashi, you can go ahead and sleep in the city of Dragon's Roost. Armageddon counter is over. Armageddon counter is at 69%. Nice. We got an infirmary. That's good. The people seem a little unhappy, so we'll just build some bathhouses. Bathhouses while the world ends. Urgently request Mighty Shi'am's assistance in our crusade against the clan. Screw it. Alright. Abashi, you are being recruited to war. There is their capital. Breathe fire and meteor. And now the 4th has come. We are over 70% Armageddon counter. More elegies. Actually, city's unhealthy now. Let's go with an infirmary. And the last of the 4 shall be called Ars Morendi, not to be known by any other name by mortals, as none will know him and live. He shall be the most cruel and powerful of the horsemen, dousing the spark of life in mortal souls through his presence alone. Yet many shall come to greet him with longing rather than despair. His shall be the final embrace, as countless souls will fall to his blade, only to rise again to join his dark retinue of wailing spirits, yearning now to consume the souls of their former families, friends, and neighbors. He shall leave in his wake an empty world, once proud cities, fallen into ruin, marketplaces once filled with laughter and conversation, now desolate and abandoned, the only voices heard the rushing of dead leaves in the cold wind. Well, that doesn't sound too good. Hunter, sure. Okay, those are lunatics. That's fine. I really need to know where this guy is. Okay, there's Stygian guards. Okay, things are getting really bad. That is a barbarian beast of Agaris. Oh, that is not good. I don't see any sign of the horsemen here, so I think we are okay. But here's the fun part. Burn the city. Oh, Shielba. Alright, more elegies. Let's go with an infirmary. And we're just going to rush the construction of the infirmary. And who else was building an infirmary? You were building an infirmary. We're going to rush the construction there. That's fine. Hyborum has declared war on Mahala. I need my Rogier, who is hanging out up here. There we go. Rogier, you're going to have to start hunting down some of the threats that I am up against. Go ahead and kill that. And rest for 2 turns until you're ready to fight again. Okay, Rogier is crazed, so he's not going to be helping. Can my Pyre Zombies take the beast? No, the beast... Oh, okay, no, that's my beast. Cool. Did I ever get back Harbinger? Somehow, no. Armageddon counter is currently over 70%. Pass through the ether. We can build Minotaurs. We can also build the Nexus, which gives Nexus portals in every city. And the Obsidian Gates let us teleport 3 land units per turn and teleport them to any other city. That's pretty damn good. Alright, we have our infirmary. Keep the Armageddon counter going. Cool. Abashi, you are still having some trouble. Actually, go here and fortify to heal. You'll be fine. Oh, I created a great prophet. Cool. Armageddon counter is bouncing around a fair bit at this point. Great Prophet can go ahead and join the city. Yeah, Abashi, just go ahead and fortify. Doesn't matter. Queen of the Line. I had no idea you even still existed. The world's getting a little crazy out there. Demand you cancel your deals with the Vile Inferno. I brought them into this world. I am not just going to abandon them. Oh my god, these guys are so damn annoying. Just take them out. Alright, we can make good bows now. Tracking. Sure. Yeah, I don't care what my advisors say. I discover a mana potion. Really? That would let me cast 2 spells in a turn. Okay, sure. Why the hell not? That is too many units. Take it out. Take it out. Take it out. Take it out. Alright, a Shi'am revolt's taken place in Harbinger, which makes sense because it is 94% Shi'am by culture. Alright, we got poisons. Let's research stirrups. Why not? Mage is doing pretty good. Armageddon counter is over 77%. Just freaking fortify. I don't care. We're going to take down Braddock the Burning. Their chariots are attacking me. Oh god, we hit 84%. 84% Armageddon counter. Keep up the chance. And the presence of evil and cruelty grows ever stronger in the world. The very landscape shall undergo a fell transformation. The earth shall be torn apart by horrible tremors, and cracks to the underworld shall spring open wherever the land has been marked. The infernal fires of hell shall spread forth from these cracks, and the world shall be seared and scarred by unholy flames. The wicked and the righteous alike shall be engulfed by the blaze, and all shall die in pain and anguish. I mean, that sounds pretty bad. We got stirrups. Yeah, just for the hell of it, let's research honor. Abashi has leveled up again. We're going to go with even more City Raider. And they shall commence their attack on Braddock the Burning. We are going to decrease the city defenses. Holy crap, the city defenses are at 144%. Oh my god, that's insane. We're going to consume the potion, breathe fire again. My god, the odds there are actually nuts. They may genuinely take down the dragon. Okay, we researched honor. Why not research orders from heaven? You know, just as a joke. Oh, Rogier, you're good again. Good for you. Let's spit acid. I'm not even losing strength anymore. I just keep attacking into them and keep winning. Braddock is gone. Burn it to the ground. Ecclesiastic. Nah, screw you. You do not belong here. Okay. The Armageddon counter is now at 91%. Oh boy. How's the hell terrain going? 80% of Erebus is covered by hell terrain. But now comes the real threat. Sure, research precision. That's fine. And there shall be a last sign before the end, in a time when the anger and confusion of all the souls that have died during the previous calamities reaches its pinnacle. The force of their anger shall come to transcend the boundaries of each individual soul, and thus shall be merged into a single unified flame of hatred towards the living. And this flame of anger shall be channeled into the world of the living and be given physical form. Many shall be the armies of men who will feel the irresistible calling in their hearts to join this final crusade of destruction, and the Avatar shall lead them in a great battle against all nations of the world. So basically the Feral promotion has been applied to basically everything. Well, not everything, but a lot. And the Enraged... removes human control of Feral when acquired, costs no maintenance, costs no supply. So, basically, the same thing that's been happening with Rogier ever since he became crazed is now affecting multiple units of mine and units all around the world who will just wander off and engage in mad, blind aggression toward anything and anyone. Oh god, I hope it didn't hit my dragon. Okay, dragon's fine. That's good. We're going to get first aid for the healing. That's Bubios. One of the horsemen themselves. Of course, we're bros, so, you know, it's fine. Time to spit acid and let the attack commence. The Armageddon counter is at 94%. Alright, any other units I need to recommand after they went a little crazy? No? Alright, we're good. I think I've done a pretty good job of destroying the world. %95 Armageddon counter. Attack. Burn it. And attack, and attack, and attack. Personally, I blame Shielba for all of this. She started out as a perfectly reasonable, savage clan of orcs, and then they just had to found the dwarf religion and start turning a world full of wonderful evil people into boring neutral people. It's just very rude, you know? The annoying Khazad must be destroyed, don't you agree? Man, screw it, why not? The world is ending. A newborn child in Angel's Fari has been reported to carry the mark of Agaris. What should we do? That's like saying he's born with the mark of Satan. This is fine. This is wondrous. This child shall be a champion among men on the battlefield. Outfit him with the proper equipment and train him to lead our armies. +3 to the Armageddon counter. We're at 98% Armageddon. 84% of Erebus has been covered by hell terrain. Shielba is having a very bad day. We'll just keep on clicking into attack. We are doing fine. I think we leveled up again. More chance of destruction. Oh, Abashi, Abashi. Burn it to the ground. Renegade Hill is now their new capital. Let's actually go to this little island, though, and fortify first, before we continue our attack against them. I don't even know where the Avatar of Death is. That's the crazy thing. Somewhere out in the world is the most strong unit in the game. Okay, for some reason we got Great Sages. I don't know why the hell we have Great Sages. But somewhere out there in the world is the Avatar of Wrath. Oh, wow, that model looks good. Oh, it only has a strength of 33. Yeah, that's fine. The real problem, though, is it has a very powerful ability. So, I'd like to point out that Dis, the capital city of the demons, has a population of 82. And also that there's a crap load of treasure chests just laying around. Alright, just give it one more turn to heal, and then we commence the attack on Renegade Hill. Great Sage, go ahead and join the city so we can get even more science, you know, as the world ends. Probably nothing weird about that. Yeah, there's a reason that Abashi is a very, very late game hero. He is just ridiculously powerful. Okay, 98%. Unit killed by Apocalypse. Okay, the Apocalypse has happened. We hit 100% on the Armageddon counter. Well, now that we did that, sure, let's invest in infirmaries, public baths. I have accomplished my goal. Finally, if all the previous portents have gone unheeded by those amongst men who still had the power to stop the decline of the world, the apocalypse shall strike the world. The sky shall rain fire, the seas shall boil, the sun shall be eclipsed by eternal darkness, and plants, animals, and people shall perish in greater numbers than ever before. Those who follow the darkness shall revel in the suffering of the world, while the righteous who tried in vain to prevent it shall weep and howl with despair as they lose all hope and dreams, as they forget the very nature of life and light, and as they finally are forever lost in darkness, their souls doomed to wander ethereal pathways throughout eternity, tormented with bitter regret, even as their bodies are consumed by flames. Thus hell shall be merged with Erebus, and thus Erebus shall become hell. We did it. Through real effort, I have managed to bring about the apocalypse. Wow. That attack hurt like hell. A lot of units just got hurt. How bad? Oh my god, look how much my population's collapsed. Holy hell. Oh god, most things are now dead. But how's the hell terrain? We're at 88%. We have nearly succeeded in a gone to hell victory condition. Alright, Meteor. Do your thing. Abashi... Yeah, you're gonna be fine. And Renegade Hill shall burn. And we are going to pillage the fort. And then move offshore. We can get even more movement. We're just going to fortify right here until we're healed. We got another Burning Eye. We just need to fight against these posts. So I am at war with the Khazad. So these are the Khazad lands. The main thing we are doing is removing the protection of good and neutral civilizations. And then this allows their terrain to convert much more quickly and easily. Sure, a carnival. I mean, I guess the Shi'am would do that. But we finally did it. We reached the hell victory condition. I successfully destroyed the world. You can really see how this just absolutely took off. Herney was doing pretty good. We were all rising pretty steadily. But once they were taken down, I started to climb quite a bit faster. Then this is where the Infernal entered the world. This was where the Mercurians entered the world and declared war on me, along with the Caliban. And by that point, we were simply absolutely unstoppable. The demographics looking pretty good. Not too bad. We did have a life expectancy of 65, which was nearly the worst in the world. It's honestly not that surprising, given that we were a doomsday cult. We did not have the most soldiers. We were still making the most food, though. We were still had the most gold. Not too bad. The top 5 cities, yeah, with a population of 85, no surprise there. After that, though, we've got the third and fifth best cities with Reefwatch and Dragon's Roost. Man, that was a lot of fun. That was a lot of fun. This is interesting, though. I don't think all of the Oh, these are just my stats. Okay. Yep, that went really, really well. Although apparently my score was not impressive. During this game, you displayed the leadership abilities of Sir Robin from Monty Python and the Holy Grail. Oh, ooh, that is not very good. That is really, really not good. Oh man, you have to be so much better if you want to be a Tyrion Lannister or an Aslan. Oh, or a Cthulhu. Or Raceland Najir. Oh man. What a fantastic game this was. Alright. That was Ashes of Erebus. Tebrid Arbandi and Agaris wins a Gone to Hell victory. I have, in fact, successfully destroyed the world. But, God, there is so much more you can do with this mod. I basically just showed, like, the most evil path possible. You can pursue paths of honor and righteousness. You can go with blind, aggressive zealotry. You could pursue a path of enlightened neutrality, rejecting the gods themselves and instead aspiring to rise up humanity without their influence. You could take control of the Mercurians and be the angels upon the world. You could take control of the Infernal and basically do what I just did here. You can control the seas, you can control the skies, ride through with armies of cavalry, with golems, with machines. You can build just a handful of super metropolis cities, or you can spread across the world. You can start out allied with the barbarians. There is so damn much in the Ashes of Erebus mod. It's so much fun, and I would encourage anyone who really appreciates Civilization-style gameplay and, you know, high fantasy to give this a try. Yes, there's a learning curve, there's a crap load of mechanics and minutia. Even I'm probably only familiar with maybe 40% of the stuff that's actually in this mod. But God, it's just fun. And I had such a great time. And I think it is an absolute travesty and an insult that Civilization 7 is what it is, when it should have aspired to be something that could be as varied and in-depth and unique as this. This was so much fun. Well, this journey and this world have come to an end. But more yet lie ahead. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you on the next one.